Hello everybody, my name is Jeffrey W. Jansen. I am a Legal Shield associate. I am a single father, and I'm here today to tell you, down here at this beautiful marina, I'm here to tell you a little bit what Legal Shield is. I'm going to first start off and tell you what the legal plan is, and then on the next video I'm going to tell you what our identity theft plan is, and then another video I'll tell you what a CDL plan is. Legal Shield has a lot to offer you if you wish to know about it. But what our legal plan is, we offer unlimited advice on unlimited situations, including pre-existing, 5 days a week, for basically you to pick up the phone and call them up and say, hey, I've got a situation with this. You are then going to have a lawyer call you back within 6 to 8 hours. Usually it's a lot sooner than that, but I have to tell you, according to the company standard, between 6 and 8 hours, same day, a professional in the area you're calling about to advise you on the situation, okay? Now, how many of you can go into a lawyer's office right now and say, hey, I've got a situation that I need checked out? No, they're probably going to tell you that we can get you in next week or a couple of days from now. We're going to talk to you same day. We're going to call you back same day. All right? Now, you notice I also said pre-existing situations. If you have something already going on, wouldn't it be nice to have legal advice over your situation, or at least get a second opinion? All right, now the next thing. Majority of all court cases and all court problems, whether it's family, whether it's residential, traffic, you know, a lot of situations can be helped with a simple letter or phone call. Our lawyers will send out letters and phone calls on your behalf, and most of the time that can actually handle the entire situation right there. You can get your money back from a friend, a company that owes you money, a warranty they didn't honor. We're going to go after them. Now, the next thing I'd like to tell you is 15 documents a month, contracts, documents a month, we're going to review for you. How many times can you say, hey, I've got a brand new cell phone with a brand new cell phone company and I'd like somebody to review this contract? Or a plumber comes to your house and wants you to sign off on a contract or paperwork and you don't know what it is. Any kind of contract or document, whether it's verbal, written on a napkin, they can all be classified as a document. What if your friend owes you $5 and you want to go after your friend for $5? How about if a company like Amazon basically sends you to collections, but you never got your item? That's what happened to me. I got sent to collections over a $3 file folder from Amazon.com, and there was no way for me to get a hold of Amazon. I picked up my phone. It was $3. I picked up the phone. I called my law firm. My law firm is ELSM, Evans, Lowenstein, Szymanowski, Mark Scardini out of Chicago. They said, how can I help you, Mr. Jansen? I was like, well, this is what's going on, and I don't know a phone number to get a hold of Amazon. They're like, we'll take care of it. Thank you very much. They made some phone calls. 2 days later, I not only get a year's worth of Prime for free, but I also got a $100 credit towards online purchases from Amazon. And they admitted they were in the wrong. But I could not get a hold of anybody. But my lawyers called their legal department. It's really funny how lawyers can get a hold of people we can't. Now, there is a very special app I'd like to tell you about. Not only are we located in 49 states and 4 provinces of Canada, and by the end of 2017 we should be in Alaska and all the rest of the provinces in Canada, but since we cross state lines and we're in every state, we have a very special app. Go onto your phone and pull this up for me. Yes, right now while you're sitting there. Pull up My Legal Shield on your phone, all one word, MyLegalShield, My Legal Shield. When it comes up, you'll see that it's blue and gold. Press the one that says My Legal Shield, download it to your phone. Okay, it's a free app. The reason why I say that is because when you pull up that free app, for all emergency situations, 2 lawyers from every one of our law firms throughout the entire United States and Canada are under contract. 2 lawyers every day have to take a cell phone home with them, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365, speak in English, be coherent, ready to go at a moment's notice. In other words, if you call the lawyers within 6 seconds, you're going to have a lawyer on the phone to talk with a police officer or help you with the emergency situation you're in. What if you have a situation with DCFS, Department of Family Services, or Department of Family Services in some places, okay, where your kids are? Guess what? You can call them up, okay? I don't know your situation. I don't know what life is throwing at you. I don't know what's going to go on tomorrow, but I know when I'm able, if I'm driving and all of a sudden I get pulled over, there's a traffic stop, something's going wrong that I don't know what's going on, I have a lawyer at my fingertips, and I know they're going to pick up because they're required to by a contract. and I get all that. Now, say 90 days later, since we have no contracts, no termination fees, our company really likes to show you how good we are. We offer you uncontested name change, divorce, separation, 90 days later, at no extra charge to you. Then we give you 60 hours every year. We get, starting from day one, we gift you 60 hours of civil trial defense time, pre-trial and trial, which means you have 60 hours. If somebody names you in a lawsuit, all of a sudden somebody gets in a wreck with you, not your fault, all of a sudden they decide, oh, my neck hurts, I'm going to sue the person or the driver. Today, everybody's sue happy nowadays. It's nice to have civil trial protection. Think how much, if a lawyer charges $300 an hour, think how much that would cost you per hour. Take 300 times 60, and here we're actually giving you 60 hours. Every year you're a part of us, we roll over and give you another 60. After 5 years, we give you 300 hours. Now, the next thing I'd like to tell you that's very dear to my heart. We will do your wills, power of attorney, healthcare power of attorney at no extra charge. Basically, you join us, we're going to give you a will right now. Here's your will. Fill this out. Get it sent in. 90% of the people in the United States do not have their will done. Okay, what's that mean? Well, I live in a state that's a probate state. Basically, Illinois is a probate state, Iowa's a probate state, Missouri is a probate state, Illinois, Indiana is a probate state. That means you have no rights unless you have a will, which means if your family's like, hey, I want my wife, I'm just assuming my wife, no, your wife is not in charge of you. Your mom and dad are not in charge of you. A judge will be in charge of you unless you have a will. A healthcare power of attorney, that's stating everything that goes on at the hospital with your medications, if all of a sudden you have a heart attack. You know, it's better to know that you're taking care of your own self. Take care of yourself. Get your will done. That way, when you're not able to do it, you've already predicted this and you already took measures to make sure your life is in your hands. All right. Now, that being said, if you have residential loan papers, something like that, we'll read you the entire document, okay, once a year at no extra charge. And by the way, those wills, we update them every year for you at no extra charge as long as you're a member of us, okay? However, that will's good for life whether you stick with us or not. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is 15 days after you have a membership, all right? We handle all traffic-related situations, traffic tickets, speeding tickets, parking tickets, manslaughter, homicide, okay? We handle everything as long as, and I'm going to say this because I do not believe in it, if you are drinking and driving, drugs, alcohol, drag racing, criminal activities, okay? We don't cover you. We are not going to cover you at basically for free. And the reason why is because guess what? You shouldn't be covered for free if you're drinking and driving, okay? And if you're doing drugs. However, situations happen, okay? Meaning you might be on some kind of medication or something, or there may be, so in other words, I don't always can predict the future, so no matter what, we'll still give you at least a 25% preferred member discount on those things. However, whether a law firm is going to even give you a discount on that, we do. Why? Because we believe in you as a person. We know that people make mistakes. We also believe that situations happen that nobody actually knows. Now, the next thing I'd like to tell you about is we are going to, if you ever get audited by the IRS, we're going to give you 50 hours of IRS audit services and no extra fee. So what do you think? You get audited by the IRS, you have nobody to help. Yes, you do. We are going to help you. IRS audit service, 50 hours. Now, anything I didn't cover, okay, I kind of went a little bit over my time, but anything I did not cover on the legal side, okay, call the law firm, and they're going to tell you. Now, we will cover 90% of everything that you've got. Now, there is that 10%, which means it's pretty much in a criminal case or a pre-existing condition where you need a lawyer to attend for you, okay? We will advise you with the pre-existing, but here's just it. If you need our lawyers for a pre-existing condition or it's something in a criminal aspect, it'll be a 25% preferred member discount. That's awesome. No other law firm, nobody else is going to give you any kind of discount on a situation that's already going on. I can't brag enough how much I love the 25% discount. Would you rather pay $1 or 75 cents? That's the easiest way to look at it. Guess what? It's awesome. You can use it. Kids, they're already pre-existing. So if you got to go in for a family case or something, it is a pre-existing. But guess what? You're going to get a pre-existing condition, but it's going to be a preferred member discount. I want to thank you guys for listening to this particular one. This is the legal portion. Part 2 is going to be the identity theft. Thanks, guys, and stay tuned for the next video.